What is going on, all of you treasure hunter and hardcore platformers out there in the world? I am Mega Amps, and thank you for watching this YouTube video, whether you are a new or returning viewer. I appreciate you stopping by. And today I am checking out the Nintendo eShop demo for Mina the Hollower, which is the newest upcoming IP from Yacht Club, who you may know from Shovel Knight and all the separate games they made in that series. They're finally making a new game. This is Mina the Hollower. I played a demo a couple of years ago at PAX East and really enjoyed it there, but I figured I'd check this demo out, and we'll jump in. We shall see. I am going to reset the audio real quick because I think it's a little delayed. At least on my end, I should say. It's not delayed for everybody else. Hopefully not. But there we go. Very much has, like, I don't know, this like Game Boy Color aesthetic almost to it, which is really, really cool, which I really like a lot. It has a lot of appeal that way. And it looks like it's going to be really fun. I enjoyed my time with it back, like I said, a couple of years ago when I did the demo of this. Yeah, it's pretty much, instead of something like a Shovel Knight where it's really just fully focused on platforming, there seems to be a lot more combat involved with this game. Not that there wasn't in Shovel Knight, but like there's different weapons you can equip, as well as it's kind of like that Link's Awakening top-down style with that aesthetic going on, but the gameplay is completely different than something like a Link's Awakening. From what I've heard, it's a lot more difficult, especially because it is focused on that combat. But new character, new gameplay, so I'm excited to jump into this one. This game does release fully on Halloween of this year, October 31st, 2025. So very excited. I've been following its development for the last few years now, and great to see it's finally coming out. So very excited to check it out in full later this year, and I'll probably do a launch live stream of that game. Nice Halloween stream, if you will. Very Halloween-y vibes going on. But as you can see, the pixel art's gorgeous. Obviously, if that's not your style, you're probably not going to enjoy this. The look of this game, at least. Ah! Okay. So here, yeah, you can see it looks like there's a, yeah, like maybe attack, defense, and magic stats, maybe? We're in the Tenebrous Sea we're going to start off on. Let's do it. But just the look is super good. I've actually heard this game runs at 120 frames on Switch too. And definitely correct me if I'm wrong about that, but that's what I've been looking at, which is kind of cool. Dear Mina, in the dimming light of Tenebrous Isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossex. So, okay, so she's kind of like an inventor, maybe? Okay. Now their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. Yeah, hopefully we'll figure it out. Cool. So it's got like a little bit of a setup there. With Hope, the Marshal of Ossex. Wow, a little stamp. Alright. Let's jump into some gameplay here. In the Tenebrous Isle. Tenebrous, whatever you want to pronounce that. But yeah, we'll get into the gameplay here. The game itself is just really, really fun. Like the vibe of just like being in this top-down Game Boy Color aesthetic. Oh, something's going on. Oh no! Yeah, this is definitely different than the demo I played a couple years ago, as you would expect. Okay, Y seems to be to interact with. They're knocked out cold. Oh man, can I go down here? Oh, I see there's different layers of the shape. Okay, very much kind of Game Boy Color aesthetic here. Can I? No, it doesn't seem like I can go up that way. So I guess I have to go down. Something's going on. We're on a ship and something's about to go down. I don't know what that flying thing is, but... okay, so let's see. B here is jump. Okay, so to burrow... To burrow, you press B in the air, and then you hold it down to stay underground. Just for a little bit of time. I'm sure you can change that later. I'm trying to see if I can burrow underneath any obstacles here, but... Oh, maybe I can burrow under these. No? Okay. Okay, can't burrow under there. What about over here? Okay. There's got to be something down here, then. Because otherwise there's this wall, but there's got to be a way to... There's got to be a way to poke through there, I'd imagine. No? What am I missing, then? Oh, okay, I see. So it looks like Because normally, okay, you can jump over those things. Good to know. Or you can like burrow and jump over. What blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your hunches. Okay. Your hunches, whatever it is. So here's what's cool. We got a few options right out of the gate. These I do remember from, at least some of them from that PAX East 2023 demo. So we have the Whisper and Vespers, a pair of nimble daggers. So Y seems to be the attack button. You have the Night Star, which is kind of like, yeah, a mace. It almost looks like it might be something like the Morning Star and the like vampire, not vampire survivors. Man, I can't believe I almost said that. Castlevania. And then we got the hammer. I'm pretty sure I tried the hammer. I do like the Night Star though. Like just the vibe of it. Want to try the other weapons? Get yourself topside. And whoa, BTF, it's the Kraken lass. Hopefully not. So what's cool about this, you can see kind of like Castlevania whip style. Very, very cool. Very, very fun. Oh, okay, I see. And it looks like I can go back up. Okay, so I don't know if these are just currency that I'm collecting or what, but... Ooh, a nice bone. I think it's some kind of currency of some sort. Oh, shit. Uh-oh, what's going on? The Kraken! Can I attack it? There we go. Okay. There we go. We're fighting this thing. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, wasn't ready for that. Okay. Burrowing is honestly key. I feel like in a lot of this... Shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm not doing too good. I gotta be like... If I burrow and then climb out... Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Woo! Woo! Okay. Okay. I wasn't doing too hot, but I did do a good amount of damage. We've lost control. We're headed straight for the cliffs. Definitely, I can already feel a good amount of difficulty with this game. This is going to be a tricky game, I think. Whereas Shovel Knight was a tricky game too, to be honest. It was a difficult game. You know, that's not an easy game by any means. Mina, wake up! I'm trying. Get me up. What up? You're still with us? What a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways. Lionel insisted that you take these vials. Oh, nice. We got health vials. Cool. Plasma. You can restore health that way. Very nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get off this ship. But yeah, so the idea of burrowing underground, I imagine you can probably upgrade as you go along in the adventure, but it's definitely... Nothing over here, though, but okay. There's definitely going to be some exploration and more combat involved with the idea of burrowing. Okay, that seemed like a burrowing spot. Ah, refills your health. The ship, I fled down here? Is this your hideout? A Hollower's underlab, okay. You can rest. Okay, cool, you can rest there in the Hollower's underlab, and this is how you can like swap weapons and stuff. Cool. What's in this chest? Equip trinkets. Okay, okay. There's gonna be something there. No idea what this is, but that might be related to the plasma, maybe? Hit enemies to gain plasma and then use vials to convert it to health. Interesting. Okay, okay. That's a mechanic I'll have to learn about later. Oh, is that an enemy? No, I think it's just a pile of dirt. That's an enemy if I've ever seen one. So yeah, from what I remember from that original demo, that game was brutal. I did not get very far. I was not good at it when I first played it, especially in like a convention like PAX East where you don't have the most amount of time. I think I only played the demo for maybe like 15 minutes. It was a quick demo, but this is way more of a full-on build than that was. Ah, Volt Hatchet. Press X to lob a hatchet in front of you. Okay. So, Castlevania axe? Hell yeah. And it creates a shockwave. I like that. Yeah, it seems like there are sub-weapons in this game. Which, you know, there were in Shovel Knight, right? There were those magic weapons you can get once you get the magic meter, and you could use those to your advantage. Sometimes even in, like, exploration and stuff. But what's cool about Mina, one thing that sets it apart, is, like, right off the get-go, you know, you can, like, switch your primary weapon. So it's not just, like, Shovel Knight where you're using the shovel. It's, like, you can do this whip weapon, there were the daggers, and there was the hammer. And I imagine you'll probably unlock more as time goes on, but it could be good to mix and match. I'll be curious to see if you can ever equip more than one weapon at a time, or if you just kind of have to switch off, you know? Only time will tell, I guess, but... Oh, cool. So you, like, burrow under the rocks, and then what, can I throw it? Yeah! Nice. Okay, cool. So it's definitely good to burrow around. There's lots of like stuff you can uncover in terms of like currency or just like objects and stuff like that. What happens if I do this? Interesting. But it doesn't look like burrowing. It's not like you can burrow and lift up under an enemy. That actually does damage you, so you got to be careful about your placement here. But the idea of lifting boulders up by burrowing underneath, that's pretty neat. I like that. Ah, oh, you know what I should have done? I'm dumb. I see what I should have done. Can I hit it through here? No. Is it going to respawn the boulder for me? Damn it, it won't. Oh, man. Well, I do see here. Aha! I was kind of hoping to, I don't like that guy. Let me get over here. Because he's up in the air. Okay, I can damage up in the air. I can jump, and then he swoops down and tries to hit me. Okay, makes sense. There we go. So there's almost like a depth to the game, because not only do you have enemies flying in the air and on the ground, but you can also burrow underneath. So it's this interesting idea of depth they got going on. But yeah, for sure, it seems like... Let's see if I can do it now. Oh man, okay, so I can't like throw it over. That's unfortunate. Okay, but I can burrow here, so that kind of... It wasn't exactly what I was expecting it to be. Oh, a bone stone. Spend that shops reclaim. Okay, interesting. Cool. So there's a lot of fun mechanics going on so far, like just in like the game itself. Music is great. I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments. I imagine this is Jake Kaufman doing the soundtrack, but I actually don't know. See, like there, if I went... I'm still taking a damage. Oh, shit, I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, I died. If I placed myself underneath the enemy, I would have taken damage. So bones are lost. Okay, so now I'm back. So that's a checkpoint. Okay. So as you can imagine, this will get quite tricky. Anything on the pause screens I have? Options, discovered sidearms. Okay. And trinkets. I wonder if the sidearm is like the sub-weapon, maybe? Bonestone gems. And yeah, you have these different levels of... I don't know exactly what the skulls mean. Maybe that means I can upgrade those at 350? Oh, I see. Yeah. So next level at 350 bones. So there's kind of a thing about collecting bones in this game, it seems to be. It looks like there's 3 different types of currency in the top right. You've got the bones, which look like they help upgrade your different stats. Then maybe the last one's health. Health, defense, and offense, maybe. I don't know what that second one is. It looks like a key. Not sure exactly what that is. Maybe those little flying currency things we saw. And then seems to be the gems up there, so... Interesting. I'll be curious to see. The upgrade system seems interesting in this game. Because I'm trying to remember, was there an upgrade system in Shovel Knight? It's been years since I played that. It's literally been 10 years since I played Shovel Knight, so please let me know in the comments below. I know there were different like sets of armor you can get, and I think they had different stats. But I don't know exactly. I can't remember off the top of my head if there was like an upgrade system. I forgot I had the axe, too. I should utilize that more effectively, I'd say. Now what I'm trying to figure out is... I see. So when I use the axe, it's spent 3 sub-weapon currency. Okay. I'm assuming those are those vials I was like that. I think that's the essentially the ammo, like magic ammo for the sub-weapons. At least it's not hearts like Castlevania. I never understood the hearts. Like why does that, you know? Why does that actually like count as your ammo for your like sub-weapons? I never understood that at all. All right. Okay, so the chests are not reset. That makes sense. Can I like... There we go. Oh, you coming down? Oof, okay. Oh wow, that made me lose a lot of health right there. I gotta watch out. So here's the thing is I do have vials, but I don't know... Oh, interesting. It looks like if you have the vials full, the A button would take care of that. Okay, I see. Interesting. So the net upgrade I saw, the third one, is definitely related to health then for sure. See, now it's interesting because is that like a temporary health buff or like what's going on there, you know? Okay, where did I die? I was right here? Yeah. That'll do some damage. There we go. That did something. I won't play too much more. I don't want to spoil the entire demo, or even the entire demo for people who want to check it out for themselves. What is that? Oh, cool. That was a big pile of bones. 20 bones, to be exact. Another bone gem. I love bone gems. Or bone stone dust, sorry. There we go. It's so, and what's interesting is, it seems like now that I'm looking at it, there is this icon that occasionally shows up on the ground here. Ah, I see. So now I'm at full health. I don't know what the yellow bar was. That might have been like temporary health. That was interesting. Maybe that's what that blue orb I got was. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, it seems to be like some sort of temporary health buff. But definitely I was able to fill up, and then since I had vials to use with, oh shit. Okay, it doesn't look like I can burrow with boulders, which, I mean, makes sense. Oh, really? Oh, weird. Oh, God, okay. Gotta be careful with this guy. Okay. It's funny because, like, yeah, I'm definitely getting... I shouldn't have done that, but well. I'm definitely getting some Zelda vibes, but it's also just, like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of Castlevania, kind of like the aesthetic, the music, but even some of, like, the enemies and, like, the weapons. I mean, obviously, this... Bone up! And then you can choose when to upgrade. Nice. Oh, I see. So can you do that instead of... Store bones safely as the bone stone. Interesting. I'm definitely going to upgrade my attack. I don't know what exactly that was, but... I feel like that's probably a good place to leave off. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much time. And it looks like it restores your vials, which is cool. Yeah, I still don't know what the trinkets do exactly. And it doesn't look like I can choose the other weapons yet. Because I could on the ship, but not here, it seems like. Yeah, I really don't want to get too far here. I feel like I've shown off a lot of this demo already. I kind of just wanted to get a feel for like the vibe of the game itself and the different mechanics, kind of what's going on there. Yeah, this game is super exciting to me. I'm excited to try this out when it launches on Halloween. Awesome Halloween game to have ready to go there. Yeah, but if you like this style of game, it's got that Game Boy Color aesthetic going on with it. The music's great. It's got kind of that spooky vibe going on. Definitely right now, to me, it feels like a bit of Zelda with Castlevania, and that's an interesting combination, while also having its own twist with like the upgrade system, collecting the bones. But you know, if you're into the style of game, I would definitely keep an eye on it. Like I said, it's coming out on Halloween of this year, October 31st, for those who don't know the date exactly. And yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm going to do a launch stream, a Halloween stream for this game. And yeah, Switch 2 looks like it's going to be a great platform to get it on, especially if it's running this smoothly. It looks great, it performs great. So with that, that's going to do it for this demo showcase here of Mina the Hollower. So please let me know in the comments below, what do you think about what's shown off here in the demo? Are you excited for the full release of this game and Yacht Club's next big IP, next big game coming out very, very soon of this upload? But with that, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video live stream, and until then, keep on burrowing. I'll see you later.